Peace, family. Peace, peace. Welcome back to Venusian Intuition. Grab your drink, grab your snack, and on today's series, we're going to talk about Jupiter in return. But y'all know what I do with these little daily message pulls. So I actually wanted to bring this back. I'm not going to do it on every video, but y'all know when I feel the need to, I'll do it. So I'm actually going to do two before we jump into Jupiter's return video. But this is what we'll be talking about today. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, welcome. We talk about spirituality and basic astrology on this channel. And I already got a message, you all, and it is individuality. I hope you all can see that. Number 47. And I am going to grab my Wisdom House of the Night Oracle deck. And I'm going to read the message that they have in here for our individual pull card. Okay. And I love this deck, by the way. I really do. Okay. Let's see. Alright, no two snowflakes can ever be the same. Just as you are special and unique too, this is something to celebrate. I have marked one young vampire in a way that is unique, setting her apart from all others. Choosing her symbol is important because it reminds us to reflect on your unique qualities. It also reminds you not to compare yourself with others. This is a futile exercise because no one is the same. No one's beauty greater or lesser than yours. No one's life better or lesser than yours. Others may seem happy doing a certain way, doing things a certain way, but if you feel as if you're compromising yourself to fit in, don't. People will love you for who you are, not someone you're trying to be. Your task here is to only be yourself. This is a powerful sign. Individuality. That's a powerful message. And in today's age, this is going to be more celebrated, being yourself, no matter how odd and quirky it looks, and we're in 2023, so if you're not adapting this behavior, you need to go ahead and do it, All right, so my next one, I'm going to be pulling from the Soul Truth Self-Awareness deck, and I think I posted this a while back ago, but yeah, the Soul Truth Awareness deck. I love this one too. And we're going to get a quick message from here before we get into our Jupiter return video. This is the time. Okay, this is perfect. What am I looking for outside of myself that is already within me? What am I looking for outside of myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside of ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward and find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within. Today's soul action. Breathe in your favorite essential oil, inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders, and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. And it's crazy that this card comes out because it definitely coincides with that individual card we just pulled. And you can walk more in this my goodness. You can walk more in this energy when you're not afraid to be yourself. Walk by yourself. All right, family. Two powerful messages. And I'm glad they came out like that. I'm glad they did. All right, family. So let's go ahead and get into this Jupiter return video. So like we all know, all the planets have a return. And the most one that the popular return that we all know of course, is Saturn. Mama Saturn. But today we're going to talk about Jupiter. All right, so Jupiter, the planet, Jupiter, ruler of Sagittarius, is also associated with the number 3 and is our good luck planet. The planets we look the most to when we want growth, expansion, good luck, and fortune. So in astrology, Jupiter governs our higher mind, our higher learning, religion, philosophy, exploring ideals, spiritual expansion, long distance travels, wisdom. So Jupiter returns to the sign it was in your natal chart. So that's the same exact sign and degree it was when you touched down here. That is your Jupiter return. Now, Jupiter return happens every 12 years, and you can be probably at the age where you're experiencing a Jupiter return right now. Now, the ages for a Jupiter return are 12, 24, 36, 48, and I believe 60, and I'm not going to keep going after that. So reflect back to these ages and look at what growth or maybe wisdom or abundance did you receive. Most of us are over the age of 12. I don't think I have anyone that young watching my channel, but if you do, hey, welcome. But most of us have been 24 and 36, or we're currently 24 or 36. So if you can go back to these ages, if your memory is good, what wisdom did you receive? How did you grow? Did you receive more money? I think, 12 is the age around, 12, 13 is the age around puberty. So, if I can look back at this age, I can definitely look back at, me finding my individuality, kind of like finding my swag. At 12 and 13, you're kind of just finding your individuality, you're exploring new things, how you want to dress, what you like, what you don't like. So you kind of finding your swag at 12 years old. So you're going to have this urge to be individual, and express this through your clothes, your peer groups, like as I mentioned, tasting music, tasting clothes, tasting food, So that is your growth, you're growing up into an individual, you're finding your swag. At age 36, you've kind of been around the block a little bit, you've had a Saturn return, you've experienced life, you can go back and ask yourself, okay, up until 36, what have I experienced, what have I learned, and from those experiences, what wisdom can I apply from those experiences to assist me in my life right now at 36 years of age? What lessons did I learn? Did my outlook or beliefs change on certain things that I've went through? So these are all things to kind of look at and ask yourself when you experience a Jupiter return. So the job of Jupiter here is to bless us, of course, with this wisdom and confidence that you need to put yourself out there to manifest your dreams. So this is dreams in any form of fashion that that you desire to put out. So you usually experience, awakenings, your beliefs will change, your review. What appeals to you may no longer have your interest. You may find that you have new interests. Like, I know me for astrology, I won't say I've never had an interest in astrology. It just, when I got, I guess, awakened, the urge to study it on a deeper level just took over me. But, it went from looking at horoscopes in the newspaper or magazines to actually become a student, taking classes and reading stuff. And, just educating myself any way I could. So, yeah, you may find that you thought maybe astrology, you didn't believe it, and now you believe it, or now you weren't into occult topics, but now you're into occult topics. But this is the job of Jupiter and what it's here to do. So how you can work with a Jupiter return: first, locate the house your Jupiter is in, and this will represent the area of life where you're probably going to experience this change. And your Jupiter, what sign is your Jupiter in? This will be your attitude and your approach to how you may handle, the change in this house, in this area. So what goals are you trying to reach? What do you need to reach this goal? So that may be things that are hindering you from reaching this goal. That may be hindrance around your thought patterns, your mindset, your beliefs, Do these things need to change? Do you need to limit, maybe the negative things that come from this? What ways can you invite opportunities to yourself? Can you put yourself out there? Can you create social media accounts? Can you go out there on the street and start, putting yourself out there through business cards, word of mouth? How can you do this to invite opportunities so people can see you more, and more so the people that you want to attract to you? Uh, what are ways you're looking to spiritually grow? Are you looking to maybe go down a certain spiritual path? Do you want to be a tarot reader? Do you want to be a astrologer? There's many different goals and different, not goals, many different paths that you can go down. But these are the questions you have to ask yourself. Are you trying to build a closer relationship with your ancestors? Are you trying to heal certain things within your bloodline? These are things that you may want to ask yourself when you're experiencing a Jupiter return. Um, where are you wanting to travel? This can come up too, because this does govern traveling abroad, long distance travel. And maybe you're going to put the energy into actually not just thinking about traveling to places that you've always had an interest in, but you may actually start taking steps to make these desires actually manifest and come true. And sometimes through travel, it can change and shift our whole paradigm, our whole mindset on how we view things and how we view the world. So I believe traveling can be very beneficial and very important to your spiritual growth and just changing of your psyche and mindset. So when Jupiter returns, it kind of gives you the opportunity to align with your calling, your passions, your inner passions. Sometimes, again, like I mentioned before, taking a trip to a place we've never been can unlock the perception that you have of the world. So maybe studying other religions, going to school for metaphysical stuff, psychology, etc. So depending on your chart and what's surrounding and aspecting your Jupiter, it can have an effect on your Jupiter return as well. So keep that in mind as well. So say you have a Jupiter conjunct Mercury, you can use the talents of your mental and communication capabilities to bring about blessings and fortunes and the opportunities that you may be looking for. Use your intuition and spiritual wisdom of the zodiac sign that your Jupiter is in to activate and get the most out of your Jupiter return. Um, Also, I have a Jupiter through the houses video, so if you kind of want an idea of how Jupiter react through the different zodiac signs, you can check that out as well. So that does complete my Jupiter return video, and I will see you all on the next segment.